In this episode, we're going to talk about how to write comments inside C++. And this is going to be a really short episode because commenting is really not that difficult. So what is comments? Well, comments can be used to explain C++ code and to make it more readable. It can also be used to prevent execution when testing alternative code. Comments can be single-line or multi-line. Single-line comments start with 2 forward slashes, and any text after those forward slashes and also from within the same line is ignored by the compiler. Literally, it will not be executed. And multi-line comments start with /* and ends with */. So any text between /* and */ is ignored by the compiler. So I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of a single line comment. So to write a single line comment, you just need to go on top of the code you wanted to comment and write those /, then followed by what you want to write as your comment. So in my example here, I wanted to indicate that, say, this is a single line comment. Okay, this is exactly how we write a single line comment. So to write a multi-line comment, which basically means comments that go beyond one line, is more than one line, you're gonna go ahead and write this character /**. As you can see, it auto-generates the character for me. I don't need to write everything. It just automatically fill up the remaining characters for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and write the comments. The comment must be within this character, this /*, yes, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and split it and go ahead and write a comment that says this is a multi-line comment, and it's going to print Namadi is a handsome fella onto the display screen. And this is really awesome. So this is an example of a multi-line comment. As you can see, we can go to the next line and continue writing our comment, unlike the first one. Let me show you the first one here. If I were to go to the next line and type something, it's no more a comment. As you can see, the text is wide. Yes, and anytime you are writing comment, you will see the text turn to some color. In our example here, because I'm using Visual Studio, it turns to green. So this is an example of single line comment where you write only / and write your comment ahead or after those /, and this one also is an example of a multi-line comment where you go write your comment in a multiple lines. I can go on, go on and on, keep on writing. It's all going to be a comment as long as it's as long as what I'm writing is within those characters, those /* and then */. So this is an example of multi-line comments. So as I said earlier, that we can also use comment to prevent execution when testing alternative code. So what I mean by that is, now I have 2 messages that are ready to be executed as soon as I run this program, which is this cout here, this line here that says C++ programming is fun and easy to learn, and also this line here that says Namadi is a handsome fella. So say for example I want to print out only one, and I don't want to delete one of them. I wanted to print out only single message just for testing purpose, and I'm gonna use the other one later. I don't want to delete this line of code. I just wanted to print out this line of code. So how do I go about that? Well, I can simply comment the one I don't want to be printed and it will be ignored by the compiler. Well, let me actually go ahead and, run this program for you guys to actually see what I'm exactly talking about. So if I were to run this program will print two messages for me, which is one is this C++ programming is fun and easy to learn. And the second message will be Namadi is a handsome fellow. So let me go ahead and just run the program for you guys to see what exactly. Yes, so this program runs successfully and it says C++ programming is fun and easy to learn, and the second message is Namadi is a handsome fellow. Well, this press any key to continue comes whether I write anything or not. This is a default message, so this is what I asked the program to actually print for me. C++ programming is fun and easy to learn, and Namadi is a handsome fellow. So say for example I just wanted to see one message here for testing purpose, or for some reasons I just don't want to print out the two messages, and I don't want to delete that block of code because maybe later I decided to use it. So I'm just gonna have to comment it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't want to print out this C++ programming is fun and easy to learn. I just wanted to see Namadi is a handsome fellow onto my console. So I'm gonna go ahead and comment it out. Yes, that's simple, because we've said that comment can also be used to prevent execution when testing alternative code. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and comment this line of code, and it's all turned to green, meaning that it will not be executed. It will definitely be ignored by the compiler. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the program once again and see what we got. So as you can see now, we will have only this message that says Namadi is a handsome fella, without the what? C++ programming is fun and easy to learn, because I comment it out. It is now being ignored by the compiler. This block of code now is ignored by the compiler because it's now being seen as a comment, not as an actual command that will print out something onto the display screen. This is basically how we write comment inside C++ program. So you're gonna see a lot of commenting inside C++ because C++ can get quite messy, and it's really important that you do actually comment what a specific block of code does when you write any C++ program. Otherwise, in the future, you might find it difficult to tell exactly what something does. So it is just easier to have comment that says what this specific block of code actually does. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.